3-4 hours of sleep is all a guy needs, I guess, when you plow snow. So I'm gonna try to mount you on the dash here. You're gonna watch the bucket. You're gonna watch. I'll try to catch your comments as they're coming through, but sometimes it's a little tough. Keep you updated, let you know what's going on, and go from there. All right, we're getting you all set up. Turn this light off so I can see what's going on. We got an injector problem with this loader, so every once in a while you'll see me shut it off, turn it back on. If I let it idle too long, it kicks the injectors out. There we go. Now we're back up and running. Clean this up and then we'll head around the back. For any of you guys that are wondering, I'm not quite at max height there, but I'm close. I don't have any of my stuff. I don't have my pickup truck. We broke a front drive shaft a couple days ago, right before this storm. But go across the railroad tracks here. Couple blocks in here someplace. Yep, there's one, there's the other. So I plowed for about 15 hours last night. This is a 14-foot wide, 3-foot tall snow pusher, for anybody that's wondering. And we got all we can do to push this thing. A little rough down through here. Pushed all these piles back last night. Our guys came through with the plows on the trucks and pushed a lot of this up for us, so that was good. Taking most of this snow, the snow that we can, pushing it backwards and pushing it down in the river actually. Jeremiah, thanks for joining us. Oops. We're gonna get that from time to time, guys. I don't have any mounts. I don't have nothing in. I just got you braced up against the screen. Oh, this might not work the way I wanted it to tonight. Hey Tim, thanks for tuning in. So I spent 15 hours last night in this parking lot cleaning a lot of this up. And now it's just a matter of we just got to keep going, you know. No problem, Tim. Appreciate you tuning in whenever you can. National Weather Service here in Green Bay said we got about just a touch over 30 inches of snow, so yeah, it's been day after day after day of nothing but plowing. Let's see what one of the other plow guys wants. How's it going? Where do you want? You need me to go push piles or? Okay, I'm in the middle of a phone call right now. So it'll be a little bit. I'm in the middle of a conference call right now, so it's gonna be a little bit. I'm in the middle of a conference call, so it's going to be a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, otherwise I can follow you over. What do you need me to do? Okay. All that's got to come this way? Okay. I can do that. Right. Okay. I can handle that. Okay. Yeah, there we go again. We got the injector code. That's what's beeping, guys. Set the snow pusher down now. We only got one wheel loader. We got about 11 acres to plow, and so there's a lot of stuff going on. It's about a 5-yard bucket. It's all ice underneath here. And all this snow's got to get pushed back to the trees or dumped down in the river off the edge down here. So Ooh, that was a good push. Donald Slade, thanks for tuning in. We got 15 hours of plowing in already. I got about 4 hours of sleep. And just keep going. Just keep going till we're done. All we can do. Any of you other guys just dump the snow down in the river? Or in a lake? Or how do you get rid of your snow? Donald, what tree service? Sorry if I'm missing your comments, guys. I'm trying to watch what's going on. Jason, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, we got some nasty wind here too today. It close to 50 miles an hour. I think they said the peak wind gust was over that, but trying to get all this slop peeled up before it freezes hard. Just to give you guys an idea, this is about a 4.5 yard, about a 4.5 yard bucket, and there we are stuck again. Slop underneath. Donald, you caught on really fast. be so much easier if they pulled all these semis out of here for us, but it don't happen that way. Oh, sorry guys. That's quite a bit south of us, Donald. Jason, I don't know if I'm going to Richmond or not. I want to, but a lot of stuff going on. Guys, anytime you see that camera go fuzzy, it's because we might be getting stuck trying to drive through these piles. The cab is about 72 degrees right now. I got the windows open. No radio in the cab though. And I forgot my headphones at home. Oh, there we go. You're gonna get that from time to time, guys. So just bear with me. I don't have any of my stuff with me. I couldn't get to my pickup. No, definitely no cold feet. I'm actually wishing I would have wore different boots. Hey Tim, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. It's hard to see just how big those piles are through this window, but it's a lot of snow. Oh, 2 o'clock this morning, I got a real rude awakening about 2 o'clock this morning when I hit the railroad tracks that nobody told me about. And we actually ended up ripping the cutting edge off of the bucket. Part of it anyways. At some point tomorrow afternoon, you guys will see part 3 of snow plowing. We still haven't plowed our yard at the shop yet, and that hasn't been touched at all since last night at 7 o'clock. So and it gets pretty windy and pretty drifted up in there, so it's gonna be It'll be 10, 12 hours of plowing down in there as well. We're planning on being back out in the woods this week. I don't know that I want to trudge through 2 feet of snow to do that. See if we can hit the dumpsters. Oh, one of my other trucks is coming back. Thought he was coming back. You know, it's crazy to see when push comes to shove, literally. One, the amount of people that think they can drive through anything in the snow with anything. And two, it's also crazy to see how many people are willing to help other people out. Jeremiah, that's the Green Bay should have been shut down. I mean, they had the interstates closed for quite a while. Everybody's itching to get out and do things, and the city streets still aren't plowed decent. I was going to try to go live on my way over here from one of the other places that we plow, and I couldn't even do that because the city streets are just too rough yet. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, I might be stuck, but I'm not. Free snow by the dump truck load. We'll load it. We're going to be hauling snow out of here for a week. Guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know when we go live, when we get new videos, things like that. One of our next videos here in the next couple weeks is going to be of the an in-depth look at the Pro LP firewood processor. For any of you that are curious and wondering, we did find third gear last night. About must have been 2 o'clock or so in the morning. I was playing around with stuff and oops, I missed it that time. Low hooked it. We did manage to find third gear, which was good. So now we can do 15 miles an hour instead of 10, for anybody that's wondering. Come on. Low hooked it again. Just can't find that sweet spot tonight. Everything's so slippery that it moves a little bit. And come on. There we go. Now we got the sweet spot. No, we don't. How don't we? Come on. There we go. Now we'll see if we can get stuck. Hey Brian, thanks for tuning in. Yep, we're back at it. Never a dull moment here. 15 hours on, 4 hours off. that was a good, that's going to be a good push. Might lose half of it by the time we get there, but still going to be a good push. Another good push here. By the end of the week, guys, this will be all blacktop again. Whoa! She thought I might have lost the pusher there for a second. I fell into a hole. Jeremiah, believe it or not, it's a whole lot different plowing with a pusher than it is with a pickup truck. Very similar, but way different. We don't chain our pushers on either, guys. That way the loader is more versatile. We're able to, when we need to back drag, we can back drag quick, pop the pusher off. I'll have to go back through that with the plow and peel that up again, but we'll get most of it out of there first. Going out to plow tonight, our whopping 2 inches. I agree. Hopefully this is the last snowstorm of the year. I'm done with snow. It's going to be almost 50 on Friday. Very nice, Donald. I don't even know where we're at. This has actually been a fairly low, up until this point, it's been a fairly low snow. They didn't even open most of the snowmobile trails around here, so. Oh, I'm in that same hole again, guys. Keep finding it. To try and scrape that hard pack up later on. Temps are supposed to drop here tonight and be wind chill supposed to be 15, 18 below zero by 7 a.m. tomorrow. Made some hard pack down in here. For anybody that's wondering, all the schools were canceled today. Most of them are canceled, if not all of them are canceled for tomorrow. The roads are in terrible shape. They're getting better, but even the highways got ice on them yet. Coming across this parking lot, I'll try to give you guys a different view. I can only do this for so long, no. That's as high as that loader will go. So we're getting up there. Gotta keep switching hands. Get a little bit of forward down pressure and oh, too much down pressure. Oh, we're stuck on top of the snow pile. Oh, are we gonna make it? We made it. Not by much, but we made her. BG, I didn't see you sneak in. Guys, if I missed your comments, I apologize. It's been a long day already. Yep, we slid sideways on that one. It's a slushy, slimy mess underneath here. There we go. Hit her with some speed. That's a good push right there. So my number one goal is get the big stuff, let the trucks come back through, clean up everything else. Got a bunch of hard pack right there. That's what's bouncing me around so much. Anybody up in the Northeast, are they predicting a bunch of snow for you guys in the next couple days here? Brian, I'm pretty sure it is. Well, Jim, you said it, I didn't, but yes, something along those lines. Injector failure again. We get this fancy little, oh, it shut off already on me. Oh, I got it. Oh. Jim, how much snow did you guys get? Oh, that's not too bad. We got that overnight last night, and it made a mess. Because it got warm, and now it's cold. Now it's starting to freeze, and last night those cars that are driving down the road there would not have driven down the road last night. They were putting they're putting chains on squad cars. Again, let's see if I can hit the dumpster. Oh, we're riding up too far. Hello, Mr. Dumpster. Yeah, Jim, it's hard to tell how much snow we actually got because of the blowing and drifting. When I left here at 11 o'clock this morning, there was times that you couldn't see across, you couldn't see that light, that far light on that other building. Oh. Down into the hard pack again. Not sure how long I'm gonna stay live, guys. I'm hanging on to my phone. And my arm's getting sore. Jim, as a matter of fact, I did at 2 o'clock this morning. I was talking to another guy when we were putting fuel in, and he had said that he says, just keep turning that knob as far as you can turn it. So I did. We found 2 more gears. Now we got it up to 15 miles an hour. But I wasn't even able to go that fast today. The roads were so terrible in Green Bay. You know it's bad when they're using the when they're using a front V-plow on a grader to scrape the stuff up off the road, and then they're pushing it farther with the belly. No, I have a window mount. It's sitting in my harvester, and I wasn't about to go out there and get it. There again, guys, that's as high as the loader will go. You got her, Jim. You got her. We burnt almost 75 gallons of fuel in the last 24 hours already. You guys can see my windshield wiper that's there. It hasn't unthawed yet, which I'm kind of surprised, but there was times today I broke that ice off of there 4 or 5 different times. There was times earlier today that we couldn't even keep up with. The windshield wiper wouldn't keep up as hard as it was blowing. You see that semi down there? There was times earlier today I wouldn't even saw that semi. Lots and lots of snow. I wish I could have got you guys live before before it got dark out. So you could see just how much snow we had. For anybody that's new here, we typically are doing logging, firewood, wood chipping, things like that. But snow plowing is just another one of those things that just kind of happened. A friend of mine called me and said, hey, I need some help. And I'm one of those guys that's just willing to jump in and help when they need the help. So that's what I did. You got that right, Jim. The next week or so, I'm going to do an update. And why did he need help? We got a 644 John Deere. He broke the front ram on that 644, so he called me in a panic. And I said, well, I'll come and help you. Not realizing what I was getting myself into. Brian, that fire will not have much of an impact. That was a converting mill. So, shouldn't have too much of an impact on what we're doing. Oh, see? Our nice little warning. Well, not that one. Injection system failure. But with that, guys, I'm going to cut you loose. I got to call the boss, find out where we got to go next, and go from there. So appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. Maybe tomorrow morning, sometime tomorrow, we'll get a shot of the yard, and you guys will see just how much snow in the daylight we really got up here, because the yard hasn't been touched since 7 o'clock last night.